Hello everybody, good day to you. Welcome back. Glad you guys are here. I know I'm glad to be here. However, today is not a super happy, positive day. I got to fire a customer, as the title says. So a lot of you guys are going to be disappointed. Some of you folks wanted to see this Saab right here brought back to life, and I am refusing to touch it at this point. I'm unloading this thing. It's leaving. I'm not working on this car. I'm not going to touch it. It's going outside on the other side of my fence with a 3-day notice to get the thing out of here, or I'm going to have it impounded. This dude is fired. And I'm usually not one for the drama stuff, but I'm going to tell you the story after we starting the engine here. I have not started this truck in about a month or so, so let's see if she fires up. Beginning engine starting sequence now. Yahaha! It lives! That's that Cat 3126. Oh yeah. Let's fire up the AC, see if this thing still works. I recharged it like a month ago. Just kind of left it here. On. AC, that's the one. I don't know how to work the controls. Okay, I'm gonna let this thing warm up a little bit, and I'm gonna go check the Saab and see if it's good to unload. So here's the deal, and you know, like I said earlier, I'm not one for drama, but this is why I'm firing this customer. There will be no drama here. I met this guy. He came by to deliver some parts one day, and he mentioned he had this Saab, and it was hanging out at another shop down the road, which had like 3 times as many cars in their lot as what we have in mine. And he said, you know, he didn't have a lot of money to fix it, and I said, sure, I can help you out. And he said that the other shop just didn't have the time to fix it, and they were declining service on it, so they wanted to go ahead and get it out of there. And he was under some kind of a time frame to remove this car from their lot, and that was the point in which he asked me if I would help him out. I said, sure, no problem. But the caveat's going to be is I don't get to touch this car probably until the end of summer. I explained to him that I'm super duper busy, don't really have any extra time for some long-term projects, and he was cool with that, not a big deal. Well, what had happened was yesterday, the guy came by, and he said, hey, I know you're not working on the Saab right now, and that's no big deal, but he's got an issue. He said he has 2 other cars at 2 other shops, and both of his cars are getting kicked out, and he wanted me to go over there yesterday. He showed up and said, hey, can you run over and pick up these cars, put them in your parking lot? And I said, no sir, cannot do. Look around, I have 0 space for extra cars, and I had also explained to him, because he'd mentioned these cars to me before, I had also explained to him that I can't take in any more of your cars until I get done with this car, and I can't work on this car for a couple months, so unfortunately I can't help you out. You're gonna have to find somewhere else. He said, okay, you know, well, what do I do? And I said, I don't know what you do, I just can't park your cars here. So he asked my buddy next door if he could park it over there, and I told him that's not going to work either because there's no space over there. So I said, and my dude next door said, why don't you try across the way and see if they can help you out over there? Well, about 20 minutes later, one of the other guys from down the road, he walks over here, and he's wondering what's going on, because the guy that I told no to, the dude that owns the Saab, he went over there and proceeded to just absolutely bash and badmouth me for about 20 minutes straight. Now the problem is you were my friend, and you're all agreeable, and you're cool to my face, but then behind my back you go run the mouth thing, and that is not how we do business. That's not how we conduct ourselves, and that is not how we build successful relationships. So because I have learned that the person with the Saab likes to not tell the truth and then likes to lie when they don't get their way, their car is going outside, and that is the end of it. I am firing this customer. Dude is fired, not working on it. End of story, party over, decisions made. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this thing out. We're gonna dump this Saab off outside of the fence, and then maybe I'll bring in that Monte Carlo that I have out there and work on that instead. So stay tuned, because this is gonna be a really cool video. End of story time. Side note, my AC is still cold. Yes. Winders down. All right, let's get this thing out of here. Forgot where my gears are. I think that's first. Yep. Pulling on right on out of here. I'm not staring at you guys, I'm looking at the mirror over there, so sorry for the weird looks on the facial expressions. Okay, we're parked. Time to engage the PTO. There we go. Oh, it slipped. Safety chains removed. Don't need that. One more on the other side. Rolling on back. Goodbye, Saab. End of Saab story. Let's get the lean going here. Lean back. Contact. There we go. There, the chain in the back. Let's unchain it from our chain. Ooh, hot. Come here. Come unchained now. I need to run it back some. Okay, hang on. We gotta get this thing in neutral real quick. Let's get the paint supplies off the floor. Don't need that. And where's my key for the Saab? Down here. Power it on. Neutral, and I'll crank the wheel off to the right a little bit because it's kind of at a dangly angle. It's hot in here. Okay, let's roll her back a little bit more. There, now I can get to that chain. No good deed goes unpunished. You know, you try to do somebody a favor, treat you like garbage. Yeah, we're not having that around here. Nope. That's a big negatory. Not doing it. Goodbye, Saab. Get off my truck. End of Saab story. Ooh, straighten the wheel. It's a shame too. I kind of wanted to bring the Saab back to life. Epic failure. Bad decisions. Bad decisions. No car repair for you. Very good. Yeah, that's back far enough. All right. Unchaining our Saab. Where's where do I connect the hooks? Hooks. Where's my hooks? Way back there. Tell you what, we'll get that one first since I can't really reach that other one. Yeah, we'll just pull the bed out. Come here, hook. Oh, it's pinched. I know what I'll do. I'll just pull the bed out. That'll work. Move it forward. Pull it on out. Drop off complete. Climb back in this bad boy. Clutch, PTO disengaged. That turns off the winch and the hydraulics. Yeah, we're good to go here. All right, let's swing back around and go fetch that Monte Carlo over there. We'll work on that one next instead. Bad decisions. Alrighty, the Monte's hooked up. We're winched in. We're at a weird angle right here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull it forward until we're right up on this rub rail, then I'll go turn the steering wheel and we can pull it up straight. I could use the wheel lift, but I have a trailer hitch ball on it, and the hitch ball will run into the undercarriage, so we're not gonna use the wheel lift. Just gonna drag her up on the bed. She's moving on up. There we go. It's gonna work? Sure. Let's go ahead and cut the wheel. This thing seems to have been in storage for quite some time too. It does not crank. The key's stuck in it. I'm sure the batteries are dead. But yeah, we'll back her into the shop, figure that out. I can't get the truck any straighter because there's a pole in the way. There we go. Winching on up. Meanwhile, all the tow truck guys out there, they're like, "You're doing it wrong." Oh, Ron Pratt would be upset with me. You guys would not be happy with my tow truck skills because I have none, because I'm not a tow truck guy. Maybe I'll develop them in the future as a means of necessity. Ooh, tight squeeze. It's gonna make it though. We're gonna make it. That's all that matters is we get that back corner in. If I get the back corner in, we're good. All the way up. Let's go check it one more time. Yep, back wheel's on. We're good. Hooray! Now we'll get the car straight on the bed. Yeah, a little bit of turning action here. Straighten that up, and then we can back it in, get it in the shop. Oh, I also got the subframe for that Hyundai in the mail today, so we can proceed with that thing later on also. Oh, loud noises. All right. I think we're good here. Let's get this thing up in the air, get the weight on the truck. There we go. Forward. And down. And we have successfully captured the Monte Carlo. Good. Okay, parking brake engaged. Oh, there. That way it can't roll away. Roll forward and hit the bulkhead or something. That would be bad. All right, let's get this thing out of here. Back to the shop. Where's my PTO switch? There it is. No idle. PTO disengaged. Good to go. AC still is cold. That is good. All right. We're back into the shop. Let's unload this thing here. That's a goofy little angle we got going on, isn't it? But if I cut the wheel all the way to the left, bring her down, and then we can roll it back, and it'll be right where we need it to be, right here. That'll probably work. That's not a good sign. It's leaking everywhere. What is this? It looks broken. Okay, it's as far as it's gonna go. No more assistance from gravity. Good to go. That went swimmingly. High idle, disengaged. Now that was grand, perfect. PTO shut down. All right, let me go park this thing and let's go check out our red Monte back there. All right, we're back in our parking space. Let's go ahead and power this thing down. Mobile parking space. That's what we got here. Powering down. Nice. Oh, I forgot to engage the air brakes. There we go. Whoa, I don't know what's going on, but my camera's freaking out. That's not cool. Hang on. Let me fix this. I need to fix this. Stay right there, don't go anywhere. Okay, I think I got it. We're fixed. Now, let's go ahead and acclimate ourselves with this particular Super Sport Monte Carlo. Don't know what year it is. I know nothing about it, except here it is. It doesn't run, doesn't move, doesn't start. It doesn't do anything. And I think it's been laid up for a long time, sitting around. So let us pop it in the hood. Let's see, yeah, no key action. There's nothing going on there. What year is this Monte? No door sticker.
What day is it? What year?
We'll check under the hood. I'm sure it will tell us. Question is this V8 powered or is this V6 powered? I think this is a V8. Survey says sure is 5.3 liter V8 in our year 2007 model year Monte Carlo Super Sport 5.3. That's actually pretty cool. That's not, doesn't go there. Zip tied fuse block. There's a horrendous leak of some sort. Serpentine belt is covered in some kind of oil substance. Here, let's pull our engine cover off and see what treasures lie beneath. We've got some rodents that used to be here. Get rid of them. Yeah, that's the big engine. That's the monstrous engine. A V8 and a front wheel drive application. What do you think about that? There we go. Hey look, seashells. Or snails. Or sea snails. We'll just put that like, let's put that right there. Okay, first things first, let's see if it has oil in it. And yeah, there's oil on the dipping stick. Let's go grab the battery charger, throw some electrons into this and see if the engine's gonna start. Who knows? The shadow knows. Come here, jump starter. Roll this guy on out. Well, we can see it definitely needs some tires. Pretty sure wow, these are so bad that they're dry rotted on the treads. Look at that. Wow. Okay, red to red, that's the plus. Black to black, that's the minus or negative. Let's see here. Let's just go ahead and send it full chooch here. 50 amps. I'm not gonna hit engine start just yet. Whoop, it came alive. Heard some things making noise. Blend doors in the dash. Let's go key it on and see if we have any activity inside. Yeah, blend door actuators are going off. Key, oh man. Yeah, this thing's bad. Let's see what we've got for mileage here. Service battery charging system. 0% oil life. And service brakes. And 103,332 miles on the odometer. It's not really a lot of miles. Starting the engine, is it gonna work? Not a chance. Nope. We need more electrons. 220 amps. There we go. I'll just surface of the sun. Hey, the alarms went off. Chimes are going. Starting the engine? Nope. It's like a little party in here. Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna let this thing charge for a few minutes and then we'll come back and see if the thing's gonna start. Let's just back this off a little bit. Yeah, the trouble is that battery's so junk, it probably won't take any kind of a charge. Here, I know. I will add a battery to the circuit. That's what we'll do. We'll add more electrons. Actually, these are going to be reserve electrons. We'll add some reserve to it. Let's see, we'll just click U on right down there. Another. And the negatory, let's put it right here. Beep, connection made. 12.7 volts. Let's see what happens if I turn this off. Is there a voltage fall? Nope. Okay, back to full send. Starting the engine. Is it gonna run? Nope. Not even close. Here, I moved the cable in so the jump box is on the battery, and then I put the jump starter on that little ground wire right there. Maybe that will give me some power flow here to start this thing. Hey, it cranked a little bit. Ho ho, it's alive. Running. Let's just move that over here. All right, now I'm hearing a lot of power steering noise. There's nothing in there, okay. Now it's running. Let's check our dash. What's the dash say? No lights, washer fluid, hood open. All right. Yeah, I believe well, I know we have a problem with power steering. That's probably all that stuff that was dripping out on the tow truck. Let's get rid of the battery charger for now. Powered down. Disconnected. It is alive. Now I can maybe try to move it and get it on the rack a little bit better. We'll lift it up in the air and take a look down below. Wow, I've got kind of hopes for this car. I might be able to bring this thing back from the dead. Maybe. See if it moves. And survey says it does move. The power steering noise is horrendous though. All right, I'm backing up. This thing must have been laid up for like a year. It looks like it, and it acts like it. And the gas smells like it, that's for sure. I'm just gonna let it run. Oh, you know what? I better check engine coolant real quick. Because just because it's dumping power steering doesn't mean it's got coolant in there. Let's take a look at that. Ooh, I smell dirt baking off the exhaust. That's negative. There's nothing in there. Okay, this is appropriate. Let's throw some Dex Cool in it. That's funny to me because this is actually what this car came with. How low is my coolant? Pouring things. Here we go. Let's take a look down below, make sure we're not leaking. And I don't see coolant pouring out everywhere. This is good. Okay. Alrighty, got the coolant refilled. The rack is set. Let's get this thing up in the air. Take a look at the undercarriage. We're gonna get a holistic view on kind of what we've got to work with here. Come up with the major problems and then work our way down our list to the minor problems. and we'll see what needs to be done to get this thing back on the road. And the answer is a lot. Yep. Uh-oh. We're leaking. Yeah, that's where our coolant went. It's leaking everywhere. Let's see what the deal is here. I can't see. I don't know. Might have to pull this panel off right here. Ay, 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 ay. What is this? Can't tell. Well, I guess we can start with that leak. That looks like oil or power steering. Probably power steering coming from the steering gear. Yep. You can see the drip. Like, you can see a drip right up there, so it's going to need a steering rack. That's that leak. And you can see it here from this side, right here. So you need a steering rack. That's a leaker. And we need to figure out what the deal is with the coolant. Oh man. Yeah, valve cover's leaking. Probably the power steering pump. Whatever that is, that's leaking that line right there. That's getting worse. There. Let's pull off this little panel right here. See what we can see. Panel bolts. More. Alright, so I've got the leak kind of, well, dialed into kind of this general area right here. It's pouring off of that hose. And that hose goes up to the front of the engine. I think there's like a thermostat housing or some kind of a coolant passage thing over there. I need my cutters, but I can't see exactly where it's coming from. But I know it's coming off the front side of that engine. Yeah, let's pop this little green zip tie out of here. Let's get rid of that. You stay. And maybe a water pump? Yeah, alright, I can't see. There's mist of coolant everywhere. Let's let this thing down and shut it off. And then we'll go back and recheck. Perhaps we can see it from the top side. Alright, that's down about far enough. Let's go ahead and power this thing down before it blows up. Pew! Engine shut down complete. Wow. I can't see. Let's turn the fan up. Blow all that steam out of there. I'm not breathing that crap. There we go. Yeah, see this entire aluminum assembly right here. I think that houses the water pump. Yeah, it's got a blown up water pump. That's what that is. See the pulley right here? That's the water pump pulley. Okay, so we need to put a water pump in it. Probably a power steering pump. It's gonna need a belt. Gonna need a battery. Gonna need a steering gear. It's gonna need power steering hoses. Definitely an oil change. Probably new fuel. It needs a lot of stuff. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the paperwork on this thing. I'll write it up. I'll estimate kind of what I see so far. Set of tires. Yeah, it's gonna need some TLC, that's for sure. But well, let's proceed with normal Mueller protocol. Let my guy know what's going on with it, and we'll go from there. Well, that being said, none of that's going to happen in this video today. It's getting a little late in the day. We kicked some people out, fired a customer, checked out a car that really needs us to help it. And I took a load of junk to the dump today too. It's been a productive day. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out. As always, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to let me know about that by tapping the like button down below. If you'd like to see me go ahead and get all the work done on this thing and bring this thing back to life, don't forget to consider tapping that subscribe button down below. That way, you do not miss out on notifications when I post a new video. And that will end my moment of shameless self-promotion. So again, and as always, thank you for watching, and most importantly, don't forget to have yourselves a great day. See you guys later. End of sob story.